We're gonna see that we're still like, we're holding, we're in a good setup, we don't really know what's happening, but we have all the info we need right now. We don't have mid, but we don't have B, but we have mid. But for some reason, we feel stressed and we want to push and get info like this. We can pause. And that's what's costing them this round, basically. We don't leave, like we leave the setup and it's just going down after that. So a little bit of nerves maybe from them, but either way, they won the game. So I'm just being a bit perfectionist right now. But yeah.
I think it's still a great point to raise, though, right? Because we saw this as well in their FlyQuest game, where there were some issues where we expected them to be dominant. There were maybe some wobbles, there were maybe some nerves, there maybe weren't quite as dialed in as we've come to expect from the Na'Vi Javelins, and that was their map pick.
Yeah.
Now we're headed further into the series. Is that a sign of potential trouble?
Absolutely. I mean, both teams played very good CS, but it wasn't perfect for none of them, like especially the CT side. We saw stuff also like not holding the mollies. Things we explained earlier today with FlyQuest, like you do a molly, but you don't really do it for something, like you don't hold if they're actually in the molly. Stuff like that, but I think it's mostly into nerves, honestly.
Yeah, it's just like small mistakes, right? Like you're dumping utility really early. Inferno, it's a map where you kind of need to hold that utility. I guess they were expecting Fluxo, you know, to be more aggressive, so that's why you'd see that super early utility getting used rather than it getting held. I think it might be a different affair over on Nuke. I feel like Fluxo are going to play a different game. They'll talk about that one. They've had a little bit of time to chat to each other and decide, you know, we need to play our game. We did not just play our game. Yes, we got to OT when we started to feel ourselves, but it just wasn't enough. It really wasn't enough. And Nuke, you need to take that. You need to angle for the reverse sweep. And look, Ancient's going to be incredibly difficult once we get there because Na'Vi are so damn good on that map.
Once we